Hello friends, and welcome to the Spiegelmom Scraps NSD 2016 YouTube hop. We thought it would be fun to have a little YouTube hop to follow along with each other's challenges from our blog hop, which was on Friday. I'll leave the link to that below so you guys can check out the blog hop, which is going on. So we are following each other's challenges. I am following Laura's challenge, and she's challenged us to use ribbon. So that's what I'm doing. So I am taking a white cardstock. I'm marking with my ruler here, as you can see, on the opposite ends. And what I'm doing is I am marking little lines, and then I'm going to cut the lines. As you can see that I'm doing here, I'm just poking a hole with my scissors, and I'm just cutting a little slit in the paper, and I'm going to kind of weave my ribbon through that. So that's going to be how I'm going to use ribbon today. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys here, because before I put in the ribbon, I'm going to do something else. But as you can see, I'm just pulling the ribbon through, and then I already did it with that light coral one, but I just wanted to show you guys really quick what it kind of looks like. So I'm back to no ribbon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stencil. You guys have seen me use this stencil before on a project for Spiegelmom Scraps. It's a Teresa Collins stencil. It's a really cool kind of geometric pattern. You can see it as circles. You can see it as flowers. Really, you can see it however your eye kind of determines that it is. But I'm kind of going with the circles, so that's what I'm kind of making sure I get full circles in my layout. So I'm going to add strips between the ribbons, and I already kind of figured out the color pattern. Like, it was going to be coral, dark pink, yellow, and then so on and so forth. So I'm using my shimmers, and I'm going to use this one, which is the Lemon Drop. I'm going to use the Coral Me Crazy, and I'm going to use the Pucker Up Pink. There it is. Of course, I wasn't going to make you guys watch me do all of that. So I did go ahead and put in most of my ribbon. I'm just putting in the last one here, and I'm just weaving it through. And the dark pink ribbon and the yellow ribbon are from Michael's. I just got those recently at Michael's. And then the really light coral one is from the dollar store. I've had that in my stash for a while. So those are the three ribbons that I use. So then it's just pink, yellow, coral, pink, yellow, coral, and pink and yellow. So I'm gonna use some sequins as well, because of course I have to use the Spiegelmom Scrap sequins. By the way, those shimmers products, the ones that I use with the stencil, the dazzlers, you can get those at the Spiegelmom Scrap shop, and I will have a link to the shop below as well, so you can check it out, as well as these beautiful sequins. The yellow ones are the Sunny Smiles sequin mix. The coral ones are the Peachy Sherbet, and then the dark pink ones are from the Fairy Tale mix. So those are all those mixes that I have there to my left. And I'm just putting them down with some glue dots. I find that's the best way to get down sequins on a layout. And one thing you're not going to see me do on camera, just going to let you guys know, I am going to put washi tape behind all of the ribbon in the back. You won't see me do that on camera. I'll do that off camera towards the end. But I do add washi tape to the ends of all the ribbons so they can stay. I will also add my title, which you'll see me do, but I don't fully add it. I just start to add it. But I will add my title, which you'll see me start to do. And then under my title, I will add a strip of paper, which you guys will see in the still shots at the end. So I'm going to create some layers behind my photo. The photo I'm scrapbooking is a photo of my mother-in-law and I. Since it is Mother's Day, by the way, happy Mother's Day, because it is Mother's Day. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day. So very appropriately, I am scrapbooking a photo of my mother-in-law. And we are at Bed Bath & Beyond in this photo, and we are holding big, huge coffee makers. And I'm titling this layout Sunday Traditions, because we do kind of have, Sundays are mine and my boyfriend's only day off. So Sunday we usually spend it with her, take her out to run errands, which is what we're doing here. We're running errands, and we always have coffee in the morning. She always makes me coffee, and that's kind of like our Sunday tradition. So I really wanted to document that. And it's actually kind of crazy that the day after this picture was taken, she went into the hospital. She was in there for a week, and she's recovered, but she's not fully recovered. So it hasn't been the same. Like, she hasn't been wanting to go out, and it's just been a little bit difficult. So, I kind of wanted to document our tradition that we had, or we have had, on Sundays for the past 3 years. So I'm just adding some layers behind my photo. So I am adding this last piece of paper, and that coral stripe paper, this is all paper from the Kaisercraft paper pad, which is available in the shop, and that little border is from there as well. And then I punched out that white paper, which is like an embossed paper, which is really pretty, has like an embossed print on it. And that pink stripe paper I will also use on the ends of the layout where the ribbon ends. So before, or on top of the first layer of the pink ribbon, I'm going to add like a little page corner to that with that coral paper. And I'll do that on either end, because I felt like it just needed something. So I am just deciding that I want my photo to go there at the bottom, a little bit lower towards the bottom portion. And I'm going to add some tags. These tags are also from that Kaisercraft paper pad. And I'm going to add a yellow one, I'm going to add a pink one, and a craft one. And I will add some coral ribbon to that. And I thought the addition of craft was nice to this layout because there's so much color going on. I thought craft is a nice sort of neutral to add. That's why I did that little scallop border of craft, and then I did one of the layers behind the photo in craft, and I did add a tag in craft as well. That little heart cut apart does not make it on the layout. It'll sit there for a while, but it doesn't make it on the layout. Where I put that heart, I'm going to put another little scallop circle that says hello. And I think I do that on camera. And this came together very quickly. It was a lot of fun to make. I just had an idea and I went with it, and came together pretty darn quick. So I'm very happy with the end result. And this is a great way to use up the ribbon stash. By the way, the yellow ribbon, I don't know if you guys can tell, I folded it, or I looped it so that it's not straight. And you'll see that in the close-up shots, it's the yellow ribbon. It's the only one I did that with, which I thought was kind of cool and different. So I kind of looped it so it has some texture or some more interest to it. And then that little cut apart I will take off. I don't leave that on there. The little yellow one that I just placed, that hello will stay there. And this picture really does capture our Sunday tradition so well. Errands and coffee. It's Sunday. That's what Sunday is usually all about. So I thought it was a perfect picture to scrap. So I thought about using some hearts. I pulled out some of these cork hearts from the shop, from the Spiegelmom scrap shop, but I decided not to use them. After I kind of placed them, I kind of thought they were going to be a little bit much. I could have left them, and they don't look bad at all. And now that I'm looking at it from this angle, they don't look bad. But I don't know, I just felt like it was going to be way too much, because there's already a lot going on with those ribbon and the stenciled strips. So I thought there was already a whole lot going on. So I'm going to take out some of these stickers so I can work on my title. These are American Crafts tile stickers, and they're a little bit bigger than the small little tiny alpha stickers. So I'm going to write out Sunday, and I'm only going to spell out Sunday tradition, because at first it was just going to be tradition because of the coffee. But then I realized, you know, we're doing two things that we do every Sunday, which is coffee and errands, because we're at Bed Bath & Beyond. So I changed it to Sunday traditions. And I will fuss around with it when I do put it down and decide that I need that extra little strip of paper underneath it. And again, you will see that in the close-ups. And I'm not going to place my title like this. I'm going to place it alongside the strips just like that. So that's when I decided to get rid of the hearts. They're not going to make it on this layout. So yeah, I do fuss around with my title for a bit, trying to decide and make sure that that's how I wanted it. And before I committed to that, I did some yellow splatters, and I also do some black splatters with India ink, just some really light splatters. And that is it, you guys. So here are the close-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having fun today. Make sure to follow along on our YouTube hop. I will have a link below so you guys can follow along. And I hope you guys are having a great Mother's Day and a great scrapbooking weekend. So I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye-bye.